Almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Jose Barrios. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Sends it to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Trey Turner at the plate. Barrios, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Mark, and it's 1-1. And that
ball, that's
just
in.
Misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That
counts
one misses. Ball 3. Ripped to short. The throw to first.
Got him.
Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Here's Trout. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now batting Max Kepler.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Bichette whips it to first. That's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, getting the nod on the mound, Yusei Kikuchi.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kepler makes the grab, 1 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one out to right. Trout makes the catch, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right there. Just pulled the string.
Inside, almost got him.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Once you get the ball by the pitcher.
Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And that's a two-out double. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Base hit, one run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Strike two.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really...
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He can't make it back to the bag in time, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, two outs. Dalton Varsho will hit next. And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak has this one sized up, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Berrios back to work. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. And now it's Alec Bohm. That's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance.
0-1's the count.
Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Garcia under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Jimenez. That ends the frame.
Out.
Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's caught for the out. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 2 out, space is empty. Pitch
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that keeps the inning going. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Flied to right. his first time. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. Nice stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the nod. Those always feel good.
Trout in the box now. Takes strike one. Next
ball. That pitch is out.
And the count is 1-1. Now
ball
missed.
2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch.
2
Couple
balls,
runners on.
1 strike.
Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fair ball. 1 runs in. Relay throw. Safe.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man.
Now this one gets through. Now a long throw home. It's offline.
No,
the
he
run
beat it.
comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Clement over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And here comes Alec Boehm. And he's already singled in this game. Whips it to first. And now 2 gone. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Varsho on the move. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third, Anthony Santander at the plate. First
ball.
pitch
That's upstairs.
misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the
That's
bats.
a ball.
Outside low, and now 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle. In plenty
He's
of time
out.
to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Contreras now. RBI single his last time up.
Hey!
Started a little too early.
0-1.
Strike 1. That's in there.
2.
And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Trout makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Adolis Garcia. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man.
To third, but it's thrown away.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Swings through that one for strike one.
You know, these Angels
0-1's
do a
the
good
count.
job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game. The numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you.
0-2 is the count.
They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. Pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Here's the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. Late with the swing there.
Something I'm noticing
Oh,
in
and
this
one.
one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Over
He's
to
out.
first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Here is Moncada, 1 for 2. Santander snags it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To first. But he beats it
He's
out.
good.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's Andres Jimenez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the
Nobody
count.
out, runner at first. And that one popped in the air, left field. One away. And now it's going to be Bo Bichette. 0 for 2 in this one. Bichette measures 6 feet even,
0-1.
190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And a swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in
0-1's
the
the
air in
count.
this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak under it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Berrios back to work. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. Trey Turner goes deep. It's 5-2. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander corrals it. And there's 2 down. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Good late
0-2.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good.
Now that's strike three. And the back now in Toronto. Leading off, Wilson Contreras. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, these Blue
0-1.
Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there. He was all over that one. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Hauls it in for the out. One down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. That's out to center field. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And it stays fair. Contreras headed home. He'll score easily.
Oh,
Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with two away.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Turner fires across the diamond, inning over, and welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the sixth inning, and now here is Alec Bohm, and first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. Nicely done for the out. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit for the Angels.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Next
I got 1 ball, 1
is
strike.
In the dirt. And that's
ball
downstairs
2.
and outside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Garcia makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. And it's fouled away. This one could be trouble. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. And that one fouled off.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
3 swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Slider right there.
Now, there's a certain point where you
0-1's the
have to
count.
commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Ground ball left side could be two. To second out. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Santander, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. There's the tag.
Out on the tag.
Get him. And that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels. Trey Turner. Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move. Hauls it in. And there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Santander makes the play. That's out number 2. Max Kepler at the plate. Contreras. He takes it on his own, and they go down fast. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Wilson Contreras. Line drive, caught.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls,
So
2
impressive
strikes.
how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
That one the other way.
No, that's
down
foul.
the line, and it's foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Drops into the glove. 2 away now. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Victor Medeiros.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boo.
1 ball,
That's a pretty
2
firm
strikes.
fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Trout sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Jorge Soler. Berrios back to work. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And that one fouled off. Soler on at first. Nobody out. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Abrams. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Nabs it. Runner tags it second. And it comes in too late. He's
safe.
up to third on the flyout with one away. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Varsho squeezes it, and there's 2 down. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Santander. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter down.
Hey!
Andres Jimenez. This one in the dirt.
0-1's the
and
count.
An excellent job keeping it right there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground right side to first.
He's out.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
On the ground to third, Moncada. Boots it.
Safe.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Santander now at the plate as he swings through strike
0-1.
one. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. Hits the fence. Bichette around third and headed home. The relay throw.
He beat it. Safe.
And it's 6-5.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Zips it across.
He's out.
And Contreras is retired. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's Trey Turner. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And so they end up with some speed on at first. So a man at first. Now here is Mike Trout. Bichette. Feeds a second, that's
out.
one. Relay to
No,
first,
he's
double
out.
play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need.
He pulls it down at second, and back here at Rogers Center, now Adolis Garcia. And fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
0-1's the count.
Can't hold up, and that's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Hits the top of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up went the other way for the knock.
Kirk goes after that one for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. So the tying run at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up.
Big RBI for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Hans Kraus. And now Ernie Clement. Swinging a foul out of play. Winning run stands at second. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Trout sizing it up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. And he's
on the
out.
tag. He's out.
Cut down, and that back now in Toronto. And now, Alec Bohm. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third.
Too late. He's in there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is C.J. Abrams. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And now the catcher comes up to him. Logan O'Hoppe.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
On here in the top half of the 10th.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. Slams off the bottom of the wall. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. 1 runs in. In comes the winning run, and the Blue Jays walk it off in extra innings. And a